and gentlemen, up next we have a very interesting topic which is all about posture. And the topic is It Starts With Me, Posture Matters by Vardhan. To present this topic, I would like to invite on stage Miss Divya Grover. Miss Divya is a functional manual therapist at Vardhan, which is India's first functional manual therapy clinic promoted by Times of India. So let's welcome Miss Divya with a huge round of applause. Come on, everybody.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Divya, and I have my colleague Akanksha over here with me to help all of you. No PPT for this session. It will be a very interactive, active session. So can I please request all of you to come to standing? Because the topic says it starts with me, so it is a very self-assessing, self-motivating, self-correcting session. Yeah, all of you standing. You can create space for yourself if in case you need to do so. Yeah? We will start with a small self-assessment of our standing posture. So just start feeling in your body where exactly do you feel your body weight going on your feet. Yeah? So just start analyzing where do I feel from my head, pelvis, is my body weight going. It could be anywhere in your feet, around your feet, in front, back, anywhere. So just start analyzing. You could close your eyes, keep them open. If you're keeping them closed, just be careful of your balance and be stable. People who are wearing heels might also feel removing your footwear and standing bare feet because that's the ideal place to feel your body weight. Now, I'll start differentiating different categories of people. First category in which maximum of us will fall is where the weight is felt either on your heels or behind the heels. So if you are in that category, please raise your hands. Maximum people might fall into this category. Yeah, if you feel the weight is on your heels or behind your heels. Because for maximum of us, standing straight means extra extension, chest out, is what we feel is a straight standing position. This category of people will have extra arch at their back. Overactive back muscles, inhibited core. Your core does not work. It does not know how to work because all the work is being taken care of your back muscles. These are overactive. They want to work every time you feel you want to stand straight, you want to walk around. So for you, chances of getting back pain is much higher. Also, your chest is always up. Extra load at your thoracic and lumbar spine. Yeah? Second category of people, if you feel, I feel my weight is more in front towards my toes or maybe in front, you are in the category who are generally slouched, rounded, depressed chest. So if you're in this category, you feel, oh, I feel my weight is too much in front. You are the people who have inactive upper back muscles. So you're generally rounded. The muscles around your shoulder, scapular blades, don't know how to work. They're always dormant, sitting like this. So for you, strengthening all the muscles around your upper back, core for sure, will help. If you fall into the third category, where you feel, I'm unsure, I don't realize where my body weight is going. I don't know. It could be anywhere around me, front, back. Just start doing this small drill. Consciously think of shifting your body weight in front and back as if you're swaying. Swaying front and back. Yeah? And now, try stopping at a place where you feel you're more centered and stable. Yeah? That will be a happy place for your body. You feel my center of gravity wants to stay there. Do you fit into category 1 or 2? If still not, probably either you're already having some kind of compensations in your body where you want to put weight unilaterally on one side, or either there's some other musculoskeletal dysfunction that you don't feel centered, and we might help you individually, maybe in the lawns or at the booth. You can always take assistance from us. But now, as of now, for everybody over here, we'll do a small self-correction of how we can stand properly. Okay? So, consciously think of putting your body weight somewhere towards your midfoot. Okay? Think all my body weight has to go towards the middle of the foot. Yeah? Stand there. Your feet are hip width wide, at a hip width distance. Bring your hands at the base of the rib cage. So at your lower ribs, place your hands firmly. Give a firm tractioning force up as if you're trying to lift the rib cage up, and now place it on top of your pelvis. So I'll repeat this if in case there's confusion. First, stand firmly with your body weight going towards your midfoot. Yeah? Once you're there, you feel I'm centered, I'm all there. Bring your hands at the base of your rib cage. This might be low, not your waist, base of your rib cage. Yeah? Pull up, traction up. Give a gentle force up. You're lifting the torso and you're placing the ribs on top of your pelvis this way, so that the spine is stacked well. The upper segment of your body is resting properly on the lower segment. We are not distorted like half the body front, half the body back, distorted spine. All the vertebrae, 33 vertebrae stacked together with the head in line with the rest of the spine. Yeah? Once you're there, bring your arms by your sides, shrug the shoulders, flip them back, rotate so that you've set the shoulders into the sockets. Yeah? You might be in a position something like this with your palms out. Just gently turn your palms in with your arms well aligned with the rest of the body. Take a gentle chin tuck as if you're tucking the chin in to bring the head in line with the rest of the spine. Yeah? No chest elevation, keep this normal. And this is how we stand. Still feel, is your body weight on the midfoot, or you've shifted the weight by swaying either on the heels or too much in where your usual body tendency is, where your brain feels that I have to stand here. Might not be the correct position, but just feel you are still in the midfoot. This is a good standing position for all of you. Yeah? So we can actually self-correct our position and prevent a lot of pain and musculoskeletal dysfunctions. Let us see this with sitting also. Yeah? All of you, please take your chairs and come to sitting as you're inhaling. Now, I would request all of you to slouch. Slouch, yeah. I mean, it is surprising for you to hear this from me, but just slouch in a bad posture. Breathe again, breathe again. Take a deep breath in, and now start self-analyzing. Are you able to breathe the same way you were breathing when you were sitting straight? Can you feel you cannot inhale that much as much you were able to do when you were sitting straight? This is because when we slouch, the diaphragm does not let our lungs expand. It's being compressed. We cannot breathe in as much as we can do in a normal sitting position. So we are suffocating our lungs, we are suffocating our system. So another major reason to not slouch is you're suffocating your system. As we must have all heard these days, sitting is the new smoking because you're suffocating the system. So, I mean, it is a really good idea to learn how to sit well. Now, I'll be demonstrating few sitting positions which might benefit a lot of you. If the chair is something like what we have, in which there's a back support, this is a supported sitting. I see maximum people slouching and leaving support of the lower back and sitting something like this, feeling that this is a more relaxed position for them because probably they get support at their upper middle back and they feel, oh, this is so much good for me. Not realizing what harm they're causing to their lower back. It's loading the lower back tons more than standing. And sitting in this position can actually be the worst for your back. So if you have a support behind you in a chair like this, the best position to sit is first, hinge in front, scoot your bottom back so that your hips are completely in line with the support of the chair. Yeah? Once you feel you've tucked yourself well, now come up to sitting straight and use as much support of the chair as possible. Your thighs are properly supported, your back is well aligned. If in case there are armrests, please feel free to rest the arms. If there are no armrests, just keep your arms as close to your body, resting your hands on your thighs and being like this. If you feel tired, your spine is tired, that's a signal from your body to get up and not to slouch and be like this. This is one of the worst sittings that I have seen in maximum people. So if your body is signaling that I'm tired, that means it's time to get up and not slouch and be in a bad position. Okay? A lot of times we feel there's no back support. We have a stool, or the chair is not aptly ergonomically done, that you don't feel that I'm comfortable with the back support. In that case, what do? Use your good ergonomics to put all the weight onto your thighs. Our thighs are really strong area of our body and are meant to take the body weight. So just shift in the front part of the sitting surface where half of your thighs are out of the surface. Your knees are just above your midfoot so that there's an efficient transfer of body weight. When we are transferring the body weight from the thighs to the feet, the weight is transferred efficiently. Hinge, you can always use assistance of your forearms on your thighs this way and stay like this with your spine stacked from your head to your tailbone, well like this. And stay this way in an unsupported seat. So if there's no back support, or you are not comfortable with the back support, probably it's too reclined, or you're not comfortable, hinge forward and sit this way with a good stance. Yeah? This is how a good sitting works. In my regular practice, I see maximum people who have aches and pains benefit if we correct their sleeping posture, if we correct postures in their daily life when they're working on the system, the way they walk, the way they sit, the way they work, lifting, the way they lift things. If we correct them, maximum part of their pain goes away. And being a functional manual therapist, I daily see people who come across with me that last time that I came to you, the pain was better, but I feel the pain has come back. It is because of a few reasons. The first reason being inhibited core. When the core does not function, it does not know how to connect the lower and the upper body. So a strong core really keeps us going. Secondly, your daily life postures. It makes a huge difference. If in case I correct something in your body and you again go to this bad sleeping posture where you spend 8-9 hours, you will come back to a painful state. So your postures really matter to what your body leads to. So, I mean, I would really advise all of you to take a personalized session, get yourself assessed. We're there at the lawns. Just take any advice for any pain-related things. Me and my colleague Akanksha, we're there at the lawns to tell you about Vardhan. So, Vardhan is a wellness initiative by Times of India in collaboration with Institute of Physical Art, US. We are the only facility in India which offers functional manual therapy. So unlike a lot of other physical therapy approaches where only the symptoms are being treated, you have pain, you'll get something for your pain. We go to the root cause of the pain. So we assess you, we try determining where is the restriction in the body, and we try releasing and correcting that. Now, so that there is no reoccurrence of pain, your individualized exercises will also be taken care of by us. So, I mean, just take advantage of this time and feel free to connect us. And we also have our center in Lajpat Nagar. You can visit and have a personalized session over there. If in case there are any queries, please let me know. Any questions, I would help. I will be happy to answer. Yeah, your core. So you need to activate the core. There are muscles in our body which are very dormant. They don't know how to be. So a few things like hip hinges, chin tucks, active core generally helps everybody. So activating the core, strengthening the specific group of muscles like glutes are really something I feel maximum people never work upon. And they don't know that these are the weight-bearing muscles. People always want to use either their back or too much of the knees to align themselves well. So for you, the answer is just get your core activated, strengthen, and you'll see a difference. So our body, our brain signals, definitely it signals. So that's what I was saying. If you feel you're uncomfortable and you want to go to a relaxed sitting, which for maximum people is slouching, that's a signal from your brain that this is not a great position. So just correct yourself rather than going into a worse position of slouching. Either get up. get up, move around, and then come to a proper sitting. But don't go to a bad posture just because you feel that this is probably relaxed, and which is not. So cross leg is also one more thing that I really never advise, because when we go into a cross leg sitting, we are not into a normal stance of our body. We are shortening the inner thigh muscles and misaligning the outer thigh muscles and also rotating the pelvis. So this is also one thing I really see people practicing often, and this is not a normal stance for the body. So people who sit like this often will have more chances of getting knee pain. Knee pain. Yeah, this position, I mean, if this is something, he is asking how to sit about this. First of all, your spine, you have to take care of it. Rather than sitting this, probably this might be 5-10% better, but still you're not putting the weight efficiently like we would want to, and you're always creating some kind of tension on one side of the body. So not the ideal position, but yeah, I mean, I've seen people, they say either this or this. Maybe I'll say 5-10% this is better than this, but definitely not as efficient as putting the weight equally. And your body and your brain should get equal signals and not unequal signals that, oh, so might not be the perfect position. Worse, I mean, this, just feel for your own self. Everybody who all feel comfortable with their clothing sitting like this, I mean, just analyze how you're putting the weight. One side is completely leaning, and I don't feel balanced. So just experience it on your own. I don't think this is a balanced sitting. That's okay, because you're equal. You're equal. You're cross-leg. You're doing equal activity. I mean, that's okay. If you're sitting on the floor cross-leg, that's not. That's all. You're doing equal weight bearing. You are not doing unequal weight bearing. Vajrasana is good. Sitting cross-leg on the floor, all's fine. But you cannot put unequal weight and feel normal. Sometime in your life you'll feel, I've stressed the muscles unnaturally and they feel tight, they feel tensed, they don't feel normal. Really important. I wanted to do sleeping posture over here, but because of a lack of bed and pillows and inappropriate demonstration place, I could not do sleeping. But sleeping is really a very important topic, because sleeping is something nobody sleeps well. I think maximum people that I've met, they don't sleep well. We need to rest the head and neck properly. So, I mean, this wasn't a great platform, though I really like talking about sleeping, because that's the time where we spend a lot of hours on, and maximum people don't use the pillows properly. So the pillow, if without demonstration I can make myself clear, the pillow is meant to support the neck and not your shoulder. So if you're on your back or on your side, please never let the pillow go under the shoulder. Don't rest the shoulder on top of it. Fill the gap of your neck as much as you can. Even if you're side lying or on your back, just crunch the pillow and fill the gap of your neck as much as you can. If you're a person who gets a lot of back pain, please place a pillow in between your legs in a side lying position. In a supine lying, a flat lying position, support the back by placing pillows under the thigh and the knee. I hope I've made myself clear. If in case, yeah, so the height of the pillow also matters. In general, if I have to say in a layman term, people who are taller have a larger distance in their shoulder and the ear, and a slightly longer neck. So you might need a slightly thicker pillow to fill the gap of the neck. Just try few pillows before buying it, and just see, is the pillow covering the neck properly? I mean, is your neck and head supported well on the pillow? You should not be in a position where it's falling this way or too high to tense this. So you will have to try a few pillows filling the gap of the neck and seeing how well does it work. And sleeping without pillow, just remember, is the most awful thing you do to yourself. Never sleep without pillows. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I have cervical pain, I have pain, that's why I sleep without pillow. Just imagine what do you do to your spine when there's no support and you're sleeping something like this. I mean, there's no pillow and your neck is tilted the whole night. You're just causing unnecessary curve and tension in your neck by keeping it like this. So you're something like this in a side-lying position and something like this in a flat-lying position, because there's no support. So always use a pillow which is apt for your height, which is apt for your neck, supporting the neck properly and not the head. So because of muscle tightness, a lot of people cannot sit on the floor. Maybe knee issues, maybe a lot of back muscle tightness. And if you still want to sit on the floor, use support pillows. Please elevate the surface by placing a pillow under your hip so that you're slightly up. Half of the muscle tension will be gone when you're slightly up. Place pillows under your hip. So if you're feeling like I feel too tight sitting on the floor, maybe I'll use this floor. You feel, oh, I'm like almost scooped like this, I cannot sit. Elevate it by placing pillows or some elevated surface so that you become something like this. And you'll feel more comfortable. No, under the hip, under the hip, under the hip. Elevate the surface. As you elevate the surface, this will feel more relaxed. Yeah? So with cotton pillows, initially when they're full, they're good enough to take your head weight. But eventually I feel cotton pillows become very flat because the cotton, I think, becomes like very lumpy and it becomes very flat. So at that stage, that's not a great pillow to be used. But initially, when it's full and firm, it gives decent support. Please feel to visit us in the lawns, and me and my colleague Akanksha, we're here for 2 days. You can connect us with us anytime. And thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.